Hey there, how's it going everyone? This is MindBlank. Welcome back to my channel, where it's about time that we also had a look at some quality peripherals like the HyperX Cloud Revolver gaming headset. If you're looking to get a gaming headset, the two things you should look for on your new cans is number one, comfort, and two, sound quality. It stands to reason that if you're going to wear them for hours on end, you don't want to get sore, right? And if they're comfortable and sound horrible, then you haven't done much in the way of improving your audio experience. Well, it just so happens that these HyperX headphones tick both checkboxes and don't necessarily break the bank. Almost. These are the most comfortable headphones I've worn up until now. I'm not a big headphones guy and haven't tried hundreds of models, but from the 10 or so models ranging from $10 to $140 I've owned so far, these are the most comfortable I've had on my noggin. Now this is due to the suspension system these cans employ. It also makes adjusting them to your individual size really easy. The only concern I have here is for the wires not ending up in premature desolder or just downright break. Anyway, the two driver housings are joined by a metal frame which you should definitely not touch, bump or nudge when on your head unless you want to experience an instant tuning fork in your ears. Other than these two aspects, they seem very solidly built. The ear cups are memory foam, the real stuff, not just on paper. They feel and behave just as quality memory foam should. This along with the suspension system and soft strap merge to result in the comfortable, cloudy, floaty experience I rambled on about earlier. Compared to its predecessor, the entire headphone has gone towards an aggressive look, and the apogee of this is the turbine afterburner look on the sides. This is just hate or love, there's no middle way. Thankfully, however, there's no RGB, SmartGB lighting on them. There's no other least useful place for RGB to rear its head than on a headphone, be it a gaming model. They also come with a mic that sounds good but has no plosives guard or anything the like, so be careful with your friends' ears. Unless you haven't heard me up until now, this is how I sound with the mic I normally use for my videos, and this is recorded with the headphones mic, which is positioned around 5 cm from my mouth. The audio quality is very good for its intended purpose, like chatting with your Battlefield 1 buddies while you game. It's a removable unit with a malleable construction, so twist it and turn it however you like, you have this option. Before I get to the sound part, I just want to wrap up the remaining stuff. Like the braided cable, which is fairly long, a thing to appreciate if you plug these into your console or your unit is further away from your display. I've always had headphone cables break at the jack, even though some of them were looking mighty sturdy, so we'll just have to see if these are going to be okay in the long run, cause they do look pretty securely built. Lastly, the cable is made out of two parts, joining together at the volume and mic controls. The mic mute button is easy to press and large enough that you won't miss it. The part that's connected to the cans is not detachable, just FYI. We got the comfort, build quality and aesthetics out of the way, so let's see about sound quality. Disclaimer here, I am not nor pretend to be an audiophile, audio connoisseur or whatever. I do appreciate quality audio and can spot good sounding stuff from bad sounding stuff. Keep your expectations in line to what I just mentioned. IMO, these are great sounding, they keep promoting the sound positioning and soundstage on the headphones, so I had to try out some Battlefield 1, didn't I? And sure enough, it sounds freaking awesome, with distance shots and booms being nicely separated, tiptoeing enemies were easily spotted in the trenches, whizzing bullets sounded damn scary, and the sound of panting hit soldiers was awesome. I didn't bother to test another game just because BF1's audio is damn good. I compared these to my aging Sennheiser HD202s, which are cheaper granted, and there is a difference to be heard, although not a huge gap. I then switched to some rock songs. Clutch the Regulator was the first one where the beginning guitar sounded just great. Then switched to more thumping Metallica, Enter Sandman, and the drums did sound nicer compared to my on-hand HD202s. Lastly, wanted to check out the soundstage on these, so used Enya Orinoco Flow and was not disappointed. I'm sure there's headphones that sound much nicer, but at $120 these sound pretty good. Wrap up time. Cons, not exactly instant buy at $120, but worth the money if even $100. Maybe the afterburner look is not your liking, so that's a bummer, at least there's no silly RGB on them. Last thing is that I think they're borderline on the volume level, and you should also look into a headphone amp for the future. Pretty much that's it, and as for pros, well, everything I just mentioned up until now in the review. With Black Friday just around the corner, I hope this helped you out in your gaming headphone decision. And that was it, everyone. As per usual, I want to see your comments, questions and suggestions down below, and a heartfelt thanks for all of you who are supporting this channel by subscribing. Catch you in the next one, everybody. Bye bye.